welcome back to Rossoneri TV. Today we'll be talking about a possible new formation that will start this January, all because Onda will be leaving for the Asian Cup, which is to be held from January 9th to the 31st, so we will be missing a lot of games. I'm here with Adamo Ritaco to discuss exactly this. Adamo, Inzaghi mentioned that he might switch to a 4-3-1-2 when Onda leaves in January, of course. He said that he might field Bonaventura or Saponara in the trequartista role, of course, right behind the forwards. We only saw Saponara once this season, however, where he played 90 minutes against Palermo in that 2-0 loss, while we have seen Bonaventura in numerous amounts of occasions playing as a midfield, of course, also playing as a left winger in place of El Shaarawy. Let's talk a bit about Saponara first. Adamo, for you, is it a wise move to start this guy in games now in January, where, of course, we haven't seen him much this season? Do you think it's a wise move or not?
I think it's a better idea just to loan him out for at least half a season, get his match fitness up, because, he hasn't been playing much. So the guy, he's not really adapted to the game, or, I'm sure he trains with Milan, obviously, but he doesn't have that same connection that other players may have, like somebody like Bonaventura. So I think it's more worth it just to play Bonaventura in the trequartista role.
Well done. And of course, Bonaventura, I guess it's logical reasoning. As I said, he played well everywhere where he was put this season. So, of course, I think he deserves it more than Saponara in any sense. And also, at the same time, what I was thinking of, Bonaventura playing in that trequartista role, of course, he also has those midfield qualities, so he could definitely help out that midfield, which will be probably composed of De Jong, Montolivo, Poli. So I guess it kind of works both ways and positives, of course. But the question is, who should be playing in front of that trequartista, whether it being Bonaventura, Saponara, or someone else? Who should be the forwards starting in that position? Of course, there's lots of names. We have Menez, El Shaarawy, Torres, Pazzini, even Yang possibly. Who do you think should be the two front forwards starting out of the trequartista?
Well, there is a lot of competition in the role, as you state all those names. I really want to play El Shaarawy there. I don't want to be benching one of our youngest players that has so much potential and so much talent already at his age. So I'd love to play El Shaarawy there, see how he does in that position. He has played it before when he was much younger. Before he came to Milan, he actually played that position. And, I think that could work. I think he'd be good at a striker role, kind of like a supporting striker. But the thing is, I'd love to see Menez there as well. But the issue, you can, but it's kind of difficult to have two really, more pacey and dribbling type strikers instead of having a target man like Pazzini. So I think you're going to need to have at least Pazzini in there. It might work against some teams that you don't have him, but I think you need a guy to draw the players away or something of that sort. So I'd love to see El Shaarawy and Menez, but I think it'd have to be somebody with Pazzini.
It's for sure going to be a tough choice for Inzaghi. I mean, there's lots of options on that bench as well. And, of course, you can't deny Menez not starting. I mean, he's been doing so great in this first half of the season, of course, so you're expecting to see him start in games. Could this be an option for Torres, however? Or do you think the possible rumors of him transferring to Atletico Madrid, of course, for that swap between Cerci could bring something to Milan's formation as well?
Well, I think that would be a very beneficial deal. Of course, they won't accept just a straight swap. They're going to want some cash involved, too, because Torres hasn't been at his best, obviously. But, he may be on his way to his boyhood club, as you said, Atletico Madrid, which is very key for Milan, getting rid of him. Not that he's a terrible player, it's just that he can't finish. It's an odd situation. I don't know what's been going on with him these past years, but he just can't get the job done for some strange reason. Some people say the injuries are holding him back, that he lost his pace. But even without his pace, when he has an open opportunity, he just can't get it done. So I think it'd be very beneficial to got Cerci. It would open a lot of doors to Milan, either as a starting formation or for a plan B. He could play as a trequartista if he has to. He could play on the right side of the strikers. He could play as a right winger. He could pretty much do it all. So it'd give us a lot of options, We could still play the 4-3-3 with Cerci. We could play the 4-3-1-2. We could play 4-2-3-1. So there's so many options that we could use with Cerci. So I think it'd be very, very beneficial to Milan. And if they could get it done, I urge them to.
Of course, as you said, if Cecchi comes, obviously could play lots of formations. Personally, I think we should stick with the 4-3-3 if Cecchi comes. Of course, we've been doing quite well in it. He should be starting as that right winger role, as you mentioned, instead of Onda. Of course, question is when Onda comes back, what's going to happen in that position? Will Cecchi start over him? Will Onda be a starter from the bench? Who knows? Of course, there's lots of ideas going around, lots of names, lots of potential formations with this Onda missing in January due to the Asian Cup. So, of course, we'll keep you posted with any updates for that formation or in transfer rumors in any such case. That is it, guys, for this discussion about the formation. What do you think about the 4-3-1-2? Should we stick with the 4-3-3? What players should be alternated, of course, in order to fit the best way possible to play in our Milan way, of course? Let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to Rossoneri TV for match previews, reviews, discussions, news, and much more to stay atop of AC Milan. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Gio and Adamo signing off, and as usual, Forza Milan!